I think that's one of the hardest things about running a business.
How do you deal with those challenging people that if you've got a team of, let's say 14, using your example, and you could easily have 3 or 4 that are what you call mood hoovers?
Mm-hmm. I like that though.
Yeah, they suck the fucking energy out of the room as soon as you actually avoid seeing them. Those kind of people, they just fucking blame everybody for everything. There's always an excuse. I didn't have time. And
seen a lot of them in Countrywide.
Oh right, yeah. This is where the term came from. Yeah. And then you've got some more of the radiator types. People that radiate energy, good energy, positivity. But sometimes, mixing those two together can be a real challenge. And in fact, I tend to find the mood hoovers have a strong influence. Massive. And actually, they're so fucking good. And they work behind the scenes. And that because they're so good at manipulating situations.
In different, going from one person to another.
It's like pinning jelly to a wall, right? And trying to get the fuckers to. So it's a very hard thing to manage if you're not careful. Have you had those?
Oh, we've had a good few, and it's been really toxic at times. And I know our office looks a wonderfully fun place to work, but
I think we've all had that.
Yeah, and I've had to look at myself massively how I approach. I am a direct person. I look at it, and for years I would just be like, they're the problem. And you look at these people, and they're a pain in the arse.
Yeah.
The mates are a pain in the arse. They're just that person. But I've got to find a way of dealing with them. And what we found is, some people are emotionally ill-equipped to deal with the conversation you've got to have with them. If there's a problem, I'm not blaming you. There's just a problem, and you don't have to take it personally. And what we found is zooming out, and I'm still not good at it. I'm still learning my way in it. It's where we've brought people who are better at doing it and being a little colder and more professional about it, where I was just like bang straight in. And it's being able to zoom away and say, this person is not going to be able to emotionally deal with this conversation. Yeah. Let's find another. And if they come to you with a problem, you don't have to answer it there. You have to go away. You have to breathe, and then you have to, how are we going to do it?
It's highly emotional, isn't it?
Massive. And if someone is a type of person...
That affects you for the day. You take that home with you. You take that home to your wife.
We've had these things. We've had problems that have grown into huge problems where I've had staff members that just won't talk to me.
Yeah.
And
your own business as well.
I've met it as head on, and it's about being able to zoom away and say, this person is skilled at doing this, but they are not emotionally equipped to be able to deal with it. That's it. So it's being able to back away and say, okay, how can we get the result we want, which is looking after the client at the end of the day. And we had a repeating pattern. We had 3 again and again and again, wheeling the same role, same type of person again and again.
Why was that?
I have to be the problem, don't I?
Yep.
I have to be the problem.
Well done.
Yeah.
It is our responsibility.
That's it. It's me. And you look at these people, and you think,
and that's why you're a business owner, because other people can't think
that's
like
the difference.
That's it. Of course it is.
So you look
at it.
Whole
fucking difference.
That's it. And it's being able to look at those people and say, from an outside, they're a pain in the arse. They're all a pain in the arse. But
we've allowed it.
But I'm the constant. I'm the person that's brought this out of them. So it's just being able to
that's
say,
a real hard place to get to. But it's like probably a shit analogy or an example. But if you're an alcoholic, you've got to admit you're an alcoholic if you're going to recover, right? It's the same in leadership. These problems are your fucking problems. They're of your making. Yeah. What are you going to do about it? Yeah. One of the things that I've learned over the years is the management of expectations.
Oh,
whether it's with a client
or a staff member, it's the same.
Yeah. My job is to have really difficult, honest conversations with you at times, not because I have to, it's because you deserve it.
But I think that comes with you evolving as a person.
Yeah. So that's the bit, isn't it?
I couldn't have had some conversations like this 10 years ago.
Exactly. And you look at where you are now, Mike, like 13 years ago to now. How much have you evolved?
Oh, unbelievable.
And all of those steps of evolvement, all of those developments and growth have come through you having to dive into the difficulties, look in the mirror and go, this is a problem I've created. How am I going to best solve it? And I think that's, for you listening, I promise you now.
It's our fun one now.
But it is. Because the temptation when it's your business is to blame everybody else. I have people come to me and I say, what's the biggest challenges? And they'll go, well, I've got this person. They're a fucking nightmare, or this is happening, that's gone on, and blah, blah, blah. And all of
they're doing nothing about it.
Every single thing that's stopping their growth, they say is somebody else. Mm-hmm. It's not. And I have to, that's the bit where I release that little mantra. Look.
Adam Day said to me earlier on this year, we were in Edinburgh, and he said, hire slow, fire quick.
Yeah.
It's the best, yeah.
And do you have because you've clearly got your values intact, you two, with the way you want to operate your businesses. they have to be, as that's your privilege as the owner of the business, is to say, well, these are my values. This is what's important to me. So
they don't have the same values.
If they don't, and Mark Burgess he shared this with me a while ago. He said, if we don't have a problem letting people go, we give them a warning that you're not online. There's no example of you demonstrating our values. And if we have to come back again in 3 months and it's the same, we'll just, thanks very much. We'll hug you on the way out.
Because it's been made clear from day one.
It's been made clear from day one. So it comes into the attraction, recruitment, development, onboarding, reviews, whatever you want it to look like in your businesses. But that is a really clear thing that can't ever be improved or changed. Like, it's very rare someone can change their values to fit yours.
100%. So
alleviate that problem from the outset and do what Sam was talking about at the start, which is she goes off a gut. And I think you're only 21, right? So you've got 21 years. You've got 21 years of experience in here.
Yeah.
And actually, I think most of us ignore that and we go into our head. And when you go into your head, you end up trying to justify, well, they're good,
Yeah.
They'll sort it out. Yeah. They'll be fine,
I've seen something.
I've seen enough. And what you're doing is seeing a reason why you don't want to have a difficult conversation.